So you need to know how many calories to eat and how many calories to burn? Well, let's figure it out.
You are my lifeblood!
Welcome to the greatest place in the galaxy to learn how to attain unlimited power. Notice I said learn, and I didn't just say give it unlimited power. I don't give nothing away. I will teach you. You go and learn, and then you go and earn. You're learning and earning, which just so happens to be the name of my piping hot new album, available now somewhere, maybe. So I started this Facebook group, and it's where people can join and they can ask me questions directly, and I'll post my videos.
And like they can say, hey bro, do a video on this. And I'm like, okay, I'll do it. And there's like already a list. So anyways,
I'll link it in the description and in the comments because it's my channel, my rules. And you can join the Facebook group and you can do the same. So go join the Facebook group. Go on. Go, I'll give you a second. All right, good. There was a very obvious question that I realized I hadn't answered. I did a whole video on how your body loses weight.
and your energy stores and how you burn them and how, fat burning and fat loss aren't the same thing, blah, 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 blah.
And somebody in the group said, hey, how many calories should I have and how many calories should I burn? And I was like, that's a bit of an oversight on my part. How did I not answer that question?
You fucking threaten, you fucking fool. Actually, fucking buffoon, you fumbling idiot. Fuck you.
So, I'm here to answer the question, how many calories should you eat and how many calories should you burn?
See you shiver with anticipation.
I have no fucking idea. Thanks for showing up. See you next time. Fine. Let's just start with, this is a gross simplification of how this process works. First of all, we're doing some estimates. Second of all, there's a lot of nuance to the human body. If I have to start getting into
like your genetics and the thermic effect of food and your non-exercise activity thermogenics and all this and that.
If I had to start getting into all the nuance of how your body burns calories, I'm gonna rant. I'm gonna rant for 2 hours, and I'm still never gonna get to the point. And I have a problem with that. I will rant. I will rant endlessly if I have to get into all the nuance of the human body. So I'm really gonna make an effort to simplify this, and just know that if I miss something and you're like, well, no, I'm gonna comment and I'm gonna say that you fucked that up. Listen, I know, I'm probably gonna miss something. It's on purpose, to save time.
Great success.
First of all, what is a calorie? Think of a calorie like you think of an inch. A calorie is a measurement of energy, as an inch is a measurement of distance. A calorie specifically is how much energy it takes to raise the temperature of 1 liter of water by 1 degree.
Another happy landing.
If that makes it simple for you, cool. If not, it doesn't mean anything. It probably doesn't mean anything, but it's kind of a cool little factoid. You can go tell your friends, hey, you want to hear an interesting trivia fact about calories? And they'll be like, no, I don't care.
No one cares!
If you have excess energy in your body, it's going to store it as fat. How many calories does it take to store a pound of body fat? Well, it's super convenient because it takes 3,500 calories. It's not specific, it's an estimate, but 3,500 calories. And do you want to know why that's convenient? Because 3,500 calories is divisible by 7. Isn't that cool? You're like, what? Who fucking cares? We know that I care, because there are 7 days in the week. 3,500 calories divided by 7 is 500. So it's really convenient that it's divisible by 7. I'm always thinking, that really is convenient that it worked out to 3,500. That is almost too convenient. I feel like there's a conspiracy. FBI, open up! Well, let's get into tracking your calories. You can't. You're just, listen, you're gonna estimate. Even if you've got your little MyFitnessPal, it's an estimate. There's so much nuance to how you track your calories that, first of all, your serving size, the serving size on the side of it, usually it's like, oh, we estimated the calories. So So if there's 4 calories in it, they don't go to 5, they go down to 0. So, oh, the serving size this big is 0 calories, but it's actually 4. So if I have this much, it's still 0 calories, right? No, that's probably gonna be a lot more. You got like the 0 calorie cooking spray, and it's like, that's how much 0 calories is because it's actually 4 calories, and you go. That's okay. You don't need to be specific. If it says that sandwich is 450 calories, just call it 500 to be safe, and you're gonna be fine. So you're just taking estimates. You're just taking guesstimates. You're just taking educated guesses. That's all. You're not gonna be precise, no matter how hard you try. Not unless you get a scale and you weigh out everything and you figure out how many calories are in a serving, and even then, they're allowed to lie by like 20% or something like that.
I wish you could just shut your big yapper!
Tracking how many you burn is fairly hard. The machine that measures your heart rate, hey, spoiler alert, your heart rate has literally nothing to do with how many calories you burn.
This is worthless.
It's less than worthless, my boy.
If I'm standing here and I'm nervous and my heart starts racing, that doesn't burn calories. So your heart rate, nothing to do with fat burning. I don't even know where that came from, but it doesn't have anything to do with fat burning. No. You got the little thing that's tracking your heart rate on the elliptical or on the treadmill? No, doesn't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing. It's just an estimate. And it's usually wrong. And it can be wrong by like a gargantuan amount, by like 100%. If it says you burnt 500 calories, it could be anywhere from like 100 to 1,000. Tracking the number of calories that you burn is actually a mathematical equation of force times distance. And so just if you weigh 150 pounds and you run a mile, that's about 100 calories. If you weigh 300 pounds and you run a mile, that's about 200 calories. Take that and do what you will with it and do all the mathematical equations and figure out how many calories running a mile is for you.
Math is the most fuck-ass subject of them all.
And then if it's like a bike or an elliptical, something with resistance, it actually comes down to how many watts there are and
How long you maintain those watts, and as you change the watts, and it's not like it's like, oh, I maintained 100 watts exactly for this long. It's just no.
But don't trust the measuring thing. It's just assume that it's off. Shut the fuck up. You're ranting. You said you wouldn't rant. There was a little bit of ranting necessary to explain that bit of nuance. Here's my suggestion to you. We're just gonna throw the book out. It's like, okay, that's really complicated. Shut up and make it easy on me. The average person, 2,000 calories a day is where you start. It's a starting point. If you're bigger, if you're like bigger than a normal person, start at 2,500. If you're quite a bit bigger, start at 3,000. If you're like really big, then 3,500. If you're smaller than average, maybe 1,500. If you're like a female, maybe 1,500, maybe 2,000, somewhere in the middle. Just start around there. You're not going to be exact. Don't go below 1,500. Listen, if you go below 1,500, just don't. Just don't do that. Don't do that. 1,500 is as low as you go. 3,000 is about as high as you want to go. If you're smaller, 1,500. If you're bigger, 3,000. And, you know, everywhere in between.
Well, why don't I just, like, do 1,500 a day then?
Don't do that either.
No, 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 I don't wanna, no, no, oh, no, 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 huh?
Your body, it don't like it when you do that. Your body's like, hey, you're going too fast. I'm starting to get worried you're going to kill me. So I'm going to release a hormone. This hormone's called ghrelin. I'm going to release it, and you are going to feel so hungry that you think you're going to die. And merely looking at something that somewhat resembles food is going to make you binge eat. So don't go too far down. Maintain whatever that number that you picked is for 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Why? Oh, I got to rant for a second because carbs hold water. Water weighs, you know, like for every 1 gram of carbs, I think it's like 3 grams of water it'll hold. Carbs are like sponges for water. When you cut your calories, you're also probably going to cut your carbs. Carb cutting doesn't burn more fat. And then it's going to make you burn a lot of weight really, really fast. It's just in water weight. So it's actually 2 weeks that you're going to need because once your water weight's gone and your body's kind of used to it, then it's going to be more fat loss. Weigh yourself after a week, take that measurement, and then after the second week, take that weight. If you're going up in weight, lower the number of calories that you had. If you're maintaining, I'll lower it a little bit too. If you are losing weight, cool, but take your body weight. If you weigh 150 pounds, and take 1% of that, which is 1% of 150 is 1.5 pounds. If you're losing more than 1% of your body weight, bump them up a little bit. You don't want to lose it too fast, I'm telling you, because your body will be mad.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
How many people crash diet and then they go and they pop right back up? I know a lot of people that lost like 70 pounds in 2 months and then boom, shot right back up, blew past the 70 pounds, gained 80, 90 pounds. Don't go too fast. Do it slow, do it once, do it right. That's the goal. All those trainers that are like, oh, I'm gonna make you lose 26 pounds this month. Don't listen to them. You don't want to do that. That will be bad. How many calories should I eat under that? Well, that's up to you. So remember how 3,500 is divisible by 7? If you are down 500 calories in a 500 calorie deficit, then you are going to lose 1 pound per week. If you were 1,000 calories below your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you eat to maintain, then you're going to lose 2 pounds per week. I suggest not going 1,000 calories below because that you're going to feel very hungry.
I ate some of their brains.
Go 500 below if you want to lose weight. If you're obese, maybe go 1,000 below. Maybe. Or you could eat at maintenance and you could do 500 calories in cardio and burn 1 pound a week. Or you could eat at a 500 calorie deficit and then burn 500 calories in cardio. And then you're going to be at 1,000 calorie loss a day and then you're going to lose 2 pounds. It is up to you how you balance the equation. All that matters is this much energy goes in, this much energy comes out. The energy going out has to be more than the energy coming in. How you achieve that is totally on you. If you want to eat at maintenance and then burn, cool. If you want to eat a little bit below maintenance and then not burn, that's fine. If you want to eat a little bit below maintenance and then burn to get more, or if you want to eat a bit below maintenance and then burn more, it's totally on you. It's up to you. It's up to you. It's your life. You just do what you want.
You can do whatever the fuck you want to do.
All I know is that I've given my advice. So thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then prove it. Prove it! Because I don't believe you. Go down and like the video. That's how you prove it. Subscribe. And then this guy. Click that guy too. And that'll tell you when I uploaded more videos. Until next time, just remember, this is the way.
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 I'm looking forward to completing your training. In time, you will